Case number 742. An exploration into the enigma of human autonomy, the concept of free will. A notion so deeply ingrained in our consciousness that to question it feels almost rebellious. Yet, as with all things, the surface often conceals deeper complexities. Imagine, if you will, a marionette proclaiming its independence, unaware of the strings that dictate its every move. Are we any different, or are our choices merely the result of intricate puppeteering by unseen forces? Let us embark on this journey together, peeling back the layers of this philosophical onion. But be warned, as with any onion, tears may ensue. To understand the illusion, we must first identify the illusionists. Our decisions, seemingly spontaneous, are often the culmination of a series of neurological and environmental cues. Consider this. Before you even become aware of a decision, your brain has already set the wheels in motion. Studies have shown that neural activity precedes conscious intention. It's akin to a surprise party, where everyone knows the plan except the guest of honor, you. By the time you shout surprise, the confetti is already settled. Furthermore, our environment plays the role of an ever-present director, subtly guiding our actions. The aroma of freshly baked bread lures you into a bakery. A strategically placed advertisement convinces you that you need yet another detective novel. Are these choices truly yours, or are they scripted by external influences? One might argue that recognizing these influences grants us the power to resist. But can a puppet ever truly cut its own strings? Throughout history, great minds have grappled with the concept of free will. The Stoics believed in a predetermined universe, suggesting that our choices are mere illusions. In contrast, existentialists, like Sartre, champion the idea of radical freedom, asserting that we are condemned to be free. It's reminiscent of a courtroom drama, where both the defense and prosecution present compelling arguments, leaving the jury, us perpetually hung. Yet, despite centuries of debate, the scales remain balanced. Perhaps the true answer lies not in choosing a side but in understanding the weight of the arguments. Advancements in neuroscience have provided us with a backstage pass to the theater of the mind. Experiments have demonstrated that our brains initiate actions milliseconds before we become conscious of them. It's as if the brain is a skilled magician, performing sleight of hand while our conscious mind applauds, blissfully unaware of the trickery. This raises a perplexing question. If our brains decide before we do, who exactly is in charge? Are we merely passengers, observing the scenery while the brain drives? Understanding this neural choreography challenges our perception of autonomy. But perhaps, in acknowledging the dance, we can learn to lead, even if just for a moment. Belief in free will is the bedrock of our societal structures. Our legal systems, moral judgments, and personal relationships hinge on the notion that individuals are the authors of their actions. But if free will is an illusion, what becomes of accountability? Can we fault the scorpion for its sting, or the river for its course? It's a philosophical conundrum wrapped in a legal enigma, much like a mystery novel where the detective suspects everyone, including himself. Re-examining our stance on free will doesn't absolve individuals of responsibility, but invites a more compassionate understanding of human behavior. After all, if we're all puppets, perhaps it's time to question the puppet master. Even if our choices are orchestrated by unseen forces, the experience of choosing feels undeniably real. Perhaps the value lies not in the authenticity of free will but in our perception of it. Much like enjoying a theatrical performance, knowing it's a play doesn't diminish the emotional journey. We laugh, we cry, we ponder, all while fully aware of the script. So whether we're free agents or marionettes, the dance of decision-making is ours to perform, and in that dance perhaps lies our truest expression of freedom. In the end, the question isn't merely whether free will exists, but whether the belief in it serves a purpose. And as with all great mysteries, the joy is as much in the questioning as in the answering. Now let us consider a bridge between two seemingly opposed realms: determinism and free will. Compatibilism posits that although our actions may be influenced by factors beyond our control, we still experience freedom in the choices we make within those constraints. Picture yourself aboard a train, bound to a fixed track. While you cannot alter the course of the train, you may choose your seat, decide to converse with your fellow passengers, or simply enjoy the view. In these choices lies a semblance of freedom, a freedom that though limited is undeniably yours. This perspective does not diminish the influence of external forces, rather it highlights the nuanced interplay between control and autonomy. Recognizing this interplay allows for a more nuanced understanding of personal responsibility and agency. By accepting that our freedom exists within boundaries, we empower ourselves to navigate them with intention. We learn that the illusion of complete autonomy is not the enemy. Rather, it is our capacity to choose within our circumstances that defines true liberty. As we reach the conclusion of this inquiry, I leave you with one final thought. In a world where every choice may be influenced by forces beyond our control, the most radical act is to question. Question the sources of your beliefs. Question the narratives that shape your reality. And most importantly, question yourself. What truly drives your decisions? Now I must ask, are you content to be a passive observer, or will you dare to challenge the very foundations of your thought? If this exploration has stirred even a fraction of your curiosity, if it has sparked the desire to look beyond the veil, then I implore you, subscribe, share, and join me in this endless quest for truth. Delve into the labyrinth of your own mind, and let us together expose the hidden strings that bind us. Click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let us ignite a conversation, a revolution of awareness, so that one day the illusion may crumble, and true freedom may emerge. This is L, signing off from Case Hash 742. Continue questioning, continue seeking, and remember the pursuit of truth is the only path to liberation.